Hey YouTube, here again for part 3 of the huge estate sale haul for January 2nd, 2015. I got a couple of free things, or not a couple of free things, I got some free stuff here, as you can see. This box right here was actually sitting outside the estate sale in the garbage. Thought it was a really neat looking box. It is a little beat up, but it's a toy box and it's probably from the 50s or 60s. And the other free thing that I want to show you before we get to the actual resale stuff, which actually this is a resale item, is this really interesting vintage 1950s pink ashtray. I've never seen an ashtray that's pink before. I'm really hoping that that is dirt, not cigarette ashes. But even if it is cigarette ashes, I'll just clean it out and then I will sell it like that. Usually ashtrays are not worth that much unless they have some type of subject matter to them, but I thought since this one was pink, I thought maybe it would appeal to somebody. And on the back here, it is marked, let's see. You can't get it in here. It says manufactured by the Synthetic Plastics Company in Newark, New Jersey, USA. Thought someone might like that. Either I'm going to bring that to a flea market or I'm going to sell this on eBay. Probably won't get very much for it online, but you never know. People will buy anything. And especially because this is pink, it might appeal to somebody. Alright, and the next pieces that were free are these samples of wallpaper dating to the 1970s. Thought this was extremely tacky, but I mean, sometimes something is just so tacky, it's so cool. This is a pattern of floral pieces. Oops, see, it's been rolled up for a number of years, it won't even stay with me. It's extremely blue, and it's extremely floral and hideous, but I'm telling you, this is kitschy stuff. I love this. Even though it's floral, I completely love it because the colors are just exactly what I like. Very retro, mid-century 70s. So I thought that was kind of neat. And there are a whole bunch of different patterns with these. I'll show you this one right here. This is another 70s pattern. I'm going to bring these with me to the flea market that we go to and set up at, and see if somebody will buy them from me. Buy all of them. And here's a red one, which is kind of similar to the one that we had downstairs, but just all red is really hideous. Hopefully someone will buy these from me and they'll use them in like art projects, like if they're redoing a 70s themed house and they want some authentic wallpaper, they can frame some of it up and add it into the piece. Don't know how well we'll get this one in. This one's in original packaging. I'll just rip this open so you guys can see what it looks like. Totally hideous. I don't like this one at all. I like the blue one. Thought these were very, very interesting, and considering they were just sitting outside for nothing, I just figured why not take a chance. So that's for the free stuff. There are a couple things in here that I missed that were actually for keepsakes, so we'll just get to those after we get through all this stuff. As mentioned in the other videos, there were a number of vintage girly candles, and I found some that were still sealed in the plastic. These will be great for the upcoming Easter holiday. Brand new, never been opened, never burned. And on each of them, they are marked girly with a price on it. I will show you each price tag. 89 cents. I mean, for a candle, that was pretty cheap back then. 49 cents. So those were a great find, so I know I will do very well with those when the Easter season comes up. Next piece right here is a vintage turkey candle, which is also made by Girly, marked 119. That one's brand new, never been taken out of the package, never burned. So I thought that was very interesting. Next piece that I want to show you guys is this vintage Easter Cupid doll made by the Knickerbocker Company. It is marked Japan. I paid $10 for that, and they sell for about 30 to 40 bucks. So come Easter time, I will be listing this, and I will see how well I will do with it. And it's in marvelous condition for its age. It's a little dirty, but what do you expect from something that's been sitting in a house for nearly 50 years? And the flowers are still with it. Nothing's broken off of it. The paint is really nice on it. I think I'll do very well with that. Next pieces that I want to show you is this vintage turkey. I'm going to go put this with my other stuff that I have downstairs with the miscellaneous holiday stuff. Then I'm probably going to ask $4 for the box. And that'll be going in there. I don't know how to set that up, but I'll just let whoever buys it do that. Next piece that I want to show you guys, I don't know exactly what holiday it's from, but it's definitely old. Look at that tag. Huggles, and then it's marked Japan. Let me see if I can get in there for you guys. Non-inflammable, all new material, stuff with Japan. Very neat, very new old stock. Next pieces I want to show you guys are these vintage jack-o'-lantern candles, also made by the Girly candle company. I'm going to be keeping one of these. It'll most likely be this one right here. So this one is actually going out or up for sale next Halloween season. Same with this witch one. I don't know how old this one is or if it's by Girly, but it's going to go with that. Alright, and then there are a bunch of these. Since I see this one right here, I'm going to bring them all down here. Here are a bunch of other Thanksgiving Girly candles. Typically these ones don't go for a lot of money just because they are not Halloween. But they are brand new. Some of the Indians are brand new, so I figured why not I just buy them and bring them with the bunch that I had. So I'll be listing all these at Thanksgiving along with the turkeys. So that'll do me pretty well. And I also got some other Halloween Girly candles. So we got that one. And then the next piece that I want to show you guys is this really neat vintage Kiss Me 'Cause I'm Irish coffee cup. Has a little scuff there by the 4-leaf clover, but I still think I could sell it because it's marked Japan. So I don't see any issue as to why I couldn't sell that. This next little piece is a vintage candy container. Oop. And it has a cat on top of it. I don't know exactly what it'll bring, but I just thought it was pretty cute, and I think someone would really like to have that. Next piece that I want to show you is this really, really interesting vintage rabbit. It has an original tag on it. It is marked made in Taiwan. I assume this is probably from the 60s or 70s, judging by the tag and by the style of the rabbit. Kind of creepy looking, but I think I'll do pretty well with it come Easter time. So that'll do well. Found another pink rabbit right here, and it's just marked made in Japan, I think. Either Japan or Hong Kong. It's marked Taiwan as well. So that's pretty interesting. I think those should do very well for Easter, which is actually coming up very soon. The next other Halloween candle that I have for you guys is this ghost. Don't really see a wick or anything on. Oh, actually, there's the wick. So that'll do very, very well. And then I also found this plastic Indian, which I don't know if it's a cake topper or if it's just a part of a set. I don't know exactly what it's part of, but I know my dad had something similar to it. Next pieces that I found are these vintage Pillsbury Doughboy salt shakers. I didn't realize until after I bought them that one of them is cracked. But I think if I bring them to a flea market and I just say I'll take $1 for them, I think someone will buy them. Alright, next piece that I want to show you is this really neat vintage 1950s fish ashtray. As many of you know, in one of the haul videos that I did over this past summer, I found a turtle, and I thought this fish was really, really cool because it kind of adds to the kitschy 50s look. So I thought maybe I'll bring that to the flea market and put $4 on it, see if someone will pop on it, because it is very unique. And the next piece that I want to show you is this really neat 1975 Frankenstein mask. I don't know if I'm going to eBay this or if I'm going to be bringing this to the flea market, see if I can put $2 or $3 on it, see if I can make some money on it. It is beat up. I mean, as you can see down here, it's falling apart and everything. But it's a 40-year-old mask now, so I assume it shouldn't be mint. But I am going to take my chances and bring it to the flea market, see if I can put $2 or $3 on it. Someone will buy it, or I'll see what they go for on eBay, even in beat-up condition. So I'll see what I can do. Alright, and these last two pieces that I want to show you are actually my keepsake items. Actually, these 3 items are my keepsake items. These are vintage. This is a really neat vintage pink candy dispense or candy container of an Easter bunny. That was supposed to be in the first part of the video, but I didn't find it. I mixed it up with something else, so I found it and decided to show it to you in this one. Next little one is this really nice, cute little bunny, and it's yellow, and it's very soft. So I thought that was really neat, and I don't think it has any maker's mark on it, but I assume it's probably made in Japan or Hong Kong. Is there anything else that I missed? Well, I think that's everything that I got for this haul. I want to thank all of you for watching my videos, and please remember to comment and subscribe on these videos. And as always, remember to click the link in the description down below. And go to my eBay page and save me as an eBay seller as well. Bid on items that you've seen in the haul videos that you find interesting and or are interesting to you. Thank you all for watching and enjoying this insanely cool holiday haul video from an estate sale. Happy New Year!